Once again, you are welcome in our lecture series in the subject Law Enforcement, Organization, and Administration. For this video, we will be discussing the PNP appointment or the Philippine National Police appointment, its qualifications, status, appointing authorities over PNP, and the waivers for appointment. So, to start with, the objectives of this lesson is to enable the viewers or the learners to identify the general qualifications of appointment as well as distinguish the status of PNP appointments. And again, the jumping board for this subject is the continuation of the multiple choice question. So if you are not my student in the classroom, you are still welcome to join the discussion and learn from the multiple choice questions that I will be using to discuss the subject matter. So we are now in number 13. Who is the current, and that was in October 2020, number one man in the PNP, meaning he is the chief PNP. So in October 2020, we have Camilo Casculan, who retired on November 10, 2020. So as of today, the current or incumbent chief PNP is no other than Police General Dibold Sinas. So what are the general qualifications for appointment into the PNP, particularly as an entry qualification for patrolman and patrolwoman? First, he should be a citizen of the Philippines. Well, you have to study your constitution to know whether you are a citizen of this country or not. Okay, so if one of your parents are Filipino citizens, then you can be a Filipino citizen. And a person of good moral conduct. Saan yan? Kukunin yan sa barangay, sa mayor, okay? Sa school. At kapag marami kang kaso sa barangay, hindi ka makakakuha ng good moral certificate mo sa iyong barangay chairman. Kaya tinutino yung mga bully na mga criminology students. And must have passed the psychiatric and psychological as well as the drug and physical tests to be administered by the PNP or by any Napolcom accredited government hospital for the purpose of determining physical and mental health. Okay, so part of your training as a criminology student is the physical agility test. Whether you like it or not, that is one of the general qualifications. Kaya ngayon pa lang ay kailangan nag-exercise ang criminology student. Okay, at the same time, tignan nyo, baka naman may kulang-kulang kayo. Ha? Baka naman selfie kayo ng selfie kahit pagkain mo, pagkain ng pusa mo, siniselfie mo, ay delikado yan. Baka meron kang psychiatric problem. Ha? Okay, so makikita yan later on pag nag-apply ka. So next, he must possess a formal baccalaureate degree. Okay, formal baccalaureate degree from a recognized institution of learning. Pag sinabi mong recognized institution of learning, mayroon itong recognition coming from the Commission on Higher Education. Okay, at dapat pag sinabing baccalaureate degree, in our case are those 4-year degree courses, or in trimester you call them the 3-year degree courses kapag sa trimester. And he must be eligible in accordance with the standards set by the commission. So pag sinabing eligible, dapat pumasa ka sa eligibility examinations. Ano nga ba yung mga eligibilities na ginagamit para ikaw ay makapasok sa government service? So first thing first, sa police, pwede kahit hindi ka pumasa ng board exam as long as you pass the Napolcom Police Entrance Examination. Okay, so on the other hand, if you are a board passer, Okay, according to Republic Act 1080 as well as your Republic Act 6975, 8551, and your Republic Act 1131, if you are a passer of criminology board examination, you are automatic eligible from patrolman to police lieutenant colonel. So kahit yung mga teachers, kahit yung mga engineers, as long as they pass their own board exams, they are automatic second level eligible for the government service, and in particular, pwede sila sa PNP. Okay, so ang kaibahan lamang niyan, mas mahirap ma-promote yung mga ibang courses doon sa PNP as compared sa mga criminologists or mga board passers ng criminology. Another one is if you pass the second level service exam given by the Civil Service Commission, or you call that the professional examination. So, pwedeng gamitin yan as eligibility for the NAPOLCOM. If you graduate as an honor graduate under Presidential Decree 907, okay, if you earn your degree with with an honor, you graduated as cum laude, magna cum laude, or summa cum laude, then you can apply for civil service certificate of eligibility. Then if you are a member of Sangguniang Bayan, okay, member, and for an aggregate of 9 years na naging Sangguniang Bayan member ka at wala ka pang 35, pwede kang makakuha ng certificate of professional eligibility mo sa Civil Service Commission by virtue of Republic Act 10156. Now, if you are wanting also to join the fire, the Bureau of Fire, or the Bureau of Jail Management Penology, or the corrections, you have the fire officers exam and the penology officers examination. Okay, and then we have also what you call the veteran preference rating eligibility. These are accorded to the veteran or to the spouses or to the spouse of the veteran, or to his or her child or any of her children. Okay, so ano mga yan? Yan yung tinatawag natin na kapag bumagsak ka sa civil service at not more than 70% yung score mo sa isang subject mo na bumagsak, ay pwede kang plus 10 points para mabigyan ka ng second level eligibility. Pero malamang hindi na ito applicable ngayon kasi ang qualified doon ng mga veteran ng World War II. Okay, but of course yung mga veterans ngayon, yun ang mga pwedeng gamitin, but so far maraming din nakakalam dyan. Okay, so these are some of the eligibilities na pwedeng gamitin to enter the government service and even in the Philippine National Police. So what else? He must not have been dishonorably discharged from military employment or dismissed for cause from any civilian position in the government. So kapag dati kang sundalo, dati ka sa Philippine Army, or dati ka sa Philippine Navy or Air Force, and you are honorably discharged, meaning in good faith na ikaw ay nag-resign, then pwede ka pa ring ma-qualify as a patrolman sa Philippine National Police. Or kapag hindi ka na-dismiss for cause, meaning hindi ka nakagawa ng katarantaduhan nung ikaw ay civilian na employee ng government, well, you can be qualified for that. Okay? So next, letter G, must not have been convicted by final judgment of an offense or crime involving moral turpitude. So you might be wondering, sir, ano ba yung mga moral turpitude? Yan yung mga kaso na involving morality, particularly yung mga nandun sa 10 Commandments natin. Okay? Hindi ka nakapatay, hindi ka nagnakaw, no? Mga ganon. Okay? Hindi ka nakasuhan ng libel, like that. Mga moral turpitude ang tawag doon. Okay? Yan. So, must be at least 1 meter and 62 centimeters. So, roughly around 5 feet 4 inches if you are male, and 1 meter and 57 centimeters for female, and roughly that is around, ilan yan? Okay? Mga kwan yan, mga 5 feet 2 inches. Kasi 1.62 meter, di naman exact yan na 5 feet 4 inches eh. Actually, kulang-kulang yan na 5'4" actually. Okay? So, sir, tanong, paano sir yung na-approvean sa Senado na bill lowering the height limit to 5'1" and 4'9" for male and female respectively? Well, hindi pa yan batas, doon pa lamang sa Senado na apruban. Ngayon, kailangan gumawa ang lower house ang Congress ng parallel bill na maapruban doon. At kapag naapruban yung sa lower house, i-consolidate nila doon sa upper house sa Senado, and then i-deliberate, tapos magiging batas yan. Okay? So, good news kasi 2 weeks ago, mayroon ng final ang isang congressman ng Bicol, si Congressman Villaferte, a parallel bill of the bill filed by Senator De La Rosa na na-approve na sa Senado. So hinihintay na lang yung approval dito sa Congress. Pag na-approvean yan, okay, by next year or by the end of December or early next year, so automatic magiging batas yan. First quarter next year, pwede na yung mga hindi masyadong pinagpala ng katangkaran. Okay? Must weigh not more or less than 5 kilograms from the standard weight corresponding to his or her height, age, and sex. That is what you call the BMI, the Body Mass Index. Ngayon, may mga tao kasi na naturally, mga broad yung kanilang mga skeleton, okay, mga skeletal structure nila. So, ina-apply naman doon yung bone marrow, the bone mass index. I'm sorry, hindi bone marrow, bone mass index. Okay? And for a new applicant, he must not be less than 21. So kapag 20, hindi pwede or hindi pa siya pwede. Kapag more than 30 na siya, hindi na siya pwede. However, merong waiver na pag-uusapan natin mamaya. Ano nga ba yung mga waivers sa mga new applicant? Provided further that PNP members who are already in the service upon the effectivity of Republic Act number 8551, and that is your 1998 pa yan, ano? Okay? Shall be given 5 years to obtain the minimum educational qualification, preferably in law enforcement related courses. So 1998, ano na ngayon? More than 20 years na, ano? More than 20 years na, ito ang katotohanan, no? Meron talagang hindi nakatapos na pulis ngayon ng kanilang bachelor's degree, pero hinayaan na lang sila na mag-retire or tawag natin, makompleto nila yung kanilang retirement age. Okay? So may mga ganon ha. So in paper, dapat natapos na nila lahat yan. Pero in reality, meron mangilan-ilan na mga hindi nag-graduate ng college na hinayaan na lang na mag-retire nung naabot na yung kanilang retirement age, hindi na sila inactrite na tinatawag natin. Okay? So we are going to discuss attrition later on in a separate lecture. As of today, October 15, 2020, who among the following cannot be appointed as patrolman? Jake A., ABS Criminology graduate, born on December 5, 1998. So how old is he? So 21. Romel, a registered criminologist, born on September 30, 1999. So he is also 21, last September 30. Sheila, a second level civil service eligible, born on August 10, 1997. She is 23. Okay. Cecilia, a licensed professional teacher, born on July 8, 1995. Okay. So, letter A, Jake is not eligible. Although he is already 21 years old, he is not eligible, no? He has no eligibility. So, samantalang si Romel, siya ay registered criminologist. Si Sheila, siya ay professional passer ng civil service. at si Celia ay licensed professional teacher. So B, C, and D are all qualified to be appointed if they possess all other qualifications. Kasi their age ay pwede na sila, at the same time meron silang eligibility. So we have already discussed this a while back. Number 15, Police Corporal Eric is eligible for commissionship in the PNP. He will be, if he will be commissioned, who will appoint him? Okay? So pag sinabing commissionship, ang ibig sabihin niyan ay lateral entry ang ibig sabihin niyan. Magiging teniente siya, magiging magiging lieutenant siya. Okay? Kapag yung mga tinatawag natin, yung mga mula doon sa Police Lieutenant hanggang Police Lieutenant Colonel, si Chief PNP ang pipirma ng kanilang appointment. Okay? So, who are the appointing authorities? From PO1 to SPO4 or patrolman or patrolwoman to Police Executive Master Sergeant, okay, their appointment, okay, will be approved by the PNP Regional Director sa mga regional level. Pero kapag sa national, doon sa NCPRO, si Chief PNP ang pipirma sa kanilang appointment. From inspector to superintendent or police lieutenant to police lieutenant colonel, they shall be appointed by the chief of the PNP as recommended by their immediate superior. So merong recommendation. Kaya kapag ikaw ay napakatalino, pero balasubas ka naman doon sa loob, hindi kayo re-recommenda ng superior mo. Aanayin ka na patrolman. And their appointment will be attested by the Civil Service Commission later on. In other words, hindi automatic yan kasi i-review yan ng Civil Service if that person possess all the other qualifications. Now, for the police colonel, senior superintendent or the police colonel to deputy director general or to police lieutenant general, they shall be appointed by the president upon the recommendation of the chief of the PNP. Si Dibold Sinas, yung kanyang mga kabats, i-recommenda niya yan. Okay? And of course, with the proper endorsement by the chairman of the Civil Service Commission. So ngayon, kapag yan ay tawag natin na-endorse na ng Civil Service Commission, hindi pa final yung kanilang rangko. Pwedeng ma-revert back sa dating rangko nila kapag hindi sila kinonfirm ng Commission on Appointments. Who are these Commission on Appointments? These are members of the legislative body of the government, mga senador at mga congressman yan. Okay, so kaya kapag yung general or colonel, hindi yan marunong makisama sa mga politicians, nako, hindi yan makapag-general. Kasi haharangin yung papers niya doon sa Commission on Appointments. What about the 4-star general, the director general or the police general? He shall be appointed by the president from among the senior officers down to the rank of chief superintendent. Meaning, kapag 1-star general ka to 3-star, qualified ka na maging 4-star. Okay? Kagaya ni Bato de la Rosa. He was 1-star general when he was appointed as the chief PNP. So, tumalon siya from 1-star hanggang naging 4-star siya. On the other hand, si Dibold Sinas, 2-star general lamang yan. Siya yung NCPRO director, 2-star general. So, he is qualified, okay, to be appointed. Kaya tawag natin, marami nagsabi dapat hindi yan ma-appoint kasi may kaso yan sa Manyanita. Of course, pending pa lang naman yan yung kaso niya, no? So, ganun ang ibig sabihin. Again, subject to confirmation by the Commission on Appointments. Okay? So, what about the waivers for initial appointment to the PNP? Section 15 of R 8551. The age, it can be waived. By the way, ang waiver, nagagamit yan kapag kulang ang aplikante. sila yung mga waiting list actually. Kapag malakas-lakas ka sa taas, pwede kang makasingit yan. Pero sila yung mga waiting list actually. So, remember na ang recruitment age is 21 to 30. However, if you are more than 30, but not more than 35 years old, still you can be qualified by age waiver. Kukunin mo yan sa NAPOLCOM. Doon naman kapag 20 years old ka, wala ka pang 21, pwede rin kumuha ka ng waiver. But again, as I've said, ang mga ito ay nasa waiting list yan. Kaya 50-50 pa rin yan unless malakas yung kapit mo sa loob. Then the height, automatically granted to cultural minorities. Hindi naman natatangkad yan, no? Kaya yung height ay para lang yan sa mga cultural minorities and hopefully na ma-approvean yung bill sa lower house at ma-consolidate sa upper house upang maging 5'1 and 4'9 na lang ang qualification for male and female respectively. Yung weight naman, yung timbang, mas overweight ka or underweight ka, you have to comply within 6 months. However, class, recently, talagang inistrictuhan na nila. Okay, even sa mga in-service, kapag sila ay underweight, disqualified sila sa mga schooling, disqualified sila sa promotion. Okay? Kaya medyo stricto sila ngayon sa weights. Educational, ewan ko lang kay Dibolsinas kasi overweight naman 'yon, no? Baka malamang magre-relax sila diyan. So educational attainment na applicable in 1998, entered without a baccalaureate degree or possess only at least 72 collegiate units is given 4 years to obtain degree. However, ginawang 5 years yan. Based on Republic Act 8551, in-service personnel are given 1 year to satisfy the weight requirement. If ever, ikaw ay nasa loob na, ikaw ay tawag natin kumbaga para permanent na yung appointment mo at overweight ka or underweight ka, well, you are given 1 year to satisfy that weight requirement. Next number. Patrolwoman Dianne started her public safety basic recruitment course last August 31, 2020. Her oath of office was on July 30, 2020. On this day, October 15, 2020. Okay, so ilang buwan pa lamang siya na nagtitraining. So, July, kailan siya nag-start mag-training? August 31, 1 month after, no? August, September, wala pa siyang 2 buwan na nagtitraining. So, ano yung kanyang appointment? Ang appointment niya ay temporary pa lang. Kaya, usually, kapag nag-training kayo sa PNP, 1 year, dapat makumpleto nyo yung training nyo, saka yung FTP ninyo, yung Field Training Program. So, dapat may 1 year na kayo bago makakuha ng permanent status. So, the status of the PNP appointment, permanent, issued to PNP personnel who successfully completed all the requirements necessary for the rank. Ano ba yung necessary para sa rank ko? Yung minimum qualification and the training. Dapat makumpleto mo yung training. Temporary, the status of a newly recruited PNP member who meets all the required minimum qualifications. So, hindi ka pa natapos ng training at or ikaw ay nakapasok via waiver program, temporary yan until masatisfy mo yung kulang sa iyong application. Okay, so yon ang tawag natin qualifications ng waiver at the same time status ng appointment. So these are some points to ponder. How many times an applicant may benefit from the waiver program of the PNP? Waiver can only be availed once. Reapplication would mean the applicant should satisfy the minimum or general qualifications as stated in Section 14 of RA 8551. So, kailangan kumpletuhin na niya para hindi na ulit gamitin yung kanyang waiver. Okay? We are referring sa weights and education dito. Hindi sa height. Okay? Unless bigla siyang tumangkad, ano? Unless biglang tumangkad. At 29 years old sabi, biglang tumangkad pa rin ng 2 inches, no? Pwede siguro 'yon. Okay, for the last points to ponder, Mr. Ricardo Dalisay entered the PNP via weight waiver. However, he was not able to comply the necessary weight requirement within the reglementary period and was dismissed from the service, will still he be eligible to join the PNP? No, natanggal siya dahil overweight or underweight siya. Okay? Ngayon, pwede pa ba siyang mag-apply uli para bumalik sa PNP? The answer there is yes. According to Section 18 of RA 8551, replication of dismissed PNP members under a waiver program. A PNP member who shall be dismissed under a waiver program shall be eligible to reapply for appointment to the PNP, provided that he or she possesses the minimum qualifications under Section 14 of this Act 8551, and his or her reappointment is not by virtue of another waiver program. Basta the same yon at na-comply na niya, pwede na siyang tawag natin bumalik. Okay? Now, ang mga ito, class, ay almost hindi na ito mga applicable ngayon. Ano? Kasi 1998 pa itong batas na ito. That's why mayroon na tayong mga latter amendments of the law. Okay? So, that's all for our appointments, qualifications, and the waiver program for PNP applicants. Okay, so good day. Thank you for listening and God bless you.